What has impressed you the most about how this team has performed so far?
I just think the way our kids have attacked each week. Coming off the sectional last year, really high expectations, but we talked a lot about this team had done nothing yet. And really from the jump, this team came out in the first quarter against Northfield and since then really kind of established the line of scrimmage each game, kind of established dominance early in all phases of the game. So really happy with our leadership, which got us to this point. Our senior leaders are fantastic. But just kind of the way we've attacked each week, trying to get better each and every play that we're in, each and every game that we're in, not looking ahead, just kind of focusing. That's kind of been the most exciting part for me so far.
You take a look back at last Friday's win over South Adams. You got 3 guys that rushed for over 100 yards in that win. What does that say about this team, that it's not just one guy that this offense can rely on to move the ball and be able to score points?
Yeah, I mean, we preach family in our program. We're a family amongst our teammates, but forget about me, I love you. It's kind of the acronym that we go by. So it's not about who gets the credit and who doesn't. Tucker had an amazing game last night, toting it for 16 carries for 140, and then our freshman Cooper Jenkins had 17 for right at around 100, and then Drew Hunt came in, kind of little wildcat stuff, and was able to break off 100 as well. But none of that happens if our offensive linemen up front don't open up a bunch of holes for them. So we just preach being selfless, and when it's your chance to make plays, go out and make them. And thankfully, we were able to make a few of those Friday night, and those guys stepped up. We had guys step up all over the field, which is the mark of a good team.
Flipping to the other side of the ball, what has stood out about this defense and how strong they have been on that side of the ball? Yeah,
you bring 10 starters back from a sectional championship team, like I said, and I think we've got 10 seniors out there on the field actually, with 1 sophomore at our Mike linebacker spot. So just experience. My defensive staff can kind of sit at practice on Tuesdays and they'll make a call, but the seniors are making the checks. Our secondary, they're calling coverages during the games. They communicate super well with each other. So just the experience we have up front, and at the back end of our defense. Again, it's just one of those things when you're experienced and you're older, it's kind of a fun thing. You can kind of sit back as coaches, and because these guys have been coached what to do, they know the expectation, they know the culture of your program, and to see them carried out, that's ultimately what we want to see.
Well, we overheard a little bit of your message to the team before practice, and you got that target on your back now. You've got the ranking in the Class 2A coaches poll. So how do you hope this team can respond coming into Friday as you now hit the road to go face Woodland?
Yeah, what we talked about from the beginning of summer workouts is just this attitude of humility. A lot of people are saying a lot of nice things about us, but they've earned it. There's a reason why people are taking notice of our program, is because those guys over there, and you just want to stay humble in that. Being ranked number 6 in the state is great, but that's not going to get us any points on Friday against Woodland. I don't think Coach Smith's going to give me a 14-0 spot because we're ranked 6th in the state. So just knowing that every team on our schedule is capable of beating us. We got 5 more conference games here to wrap the season up before we get to week 9, and we just got to focus on what's in front of us. You can't wait to get to November but not take care of work in September and October here. So just staying in the moment, staying humble, knowing that we have a lot of work to do to get where we want to get at the end of the season.
How do you feel like this team has gotten off to such a strong start to begin this season?
Well, we've been doing what we know. We've been going hard every single day, just doing the things that are going to let us win the games. I mean, there's nothing really to put about it. We're just playing our game.
Looking back on Friday's win over South Adams, a strong offensive performance, 3 guys rushing for over 100 yards. What does that say about this team, that it's not just one guy that can perform well on that side of the ball?
Yeah, we have games where everybody goes off, and then different guys are going off every single game. It's just, we're not just one player, we're a whole team. We play together, and we're really physical about it.
No doubt. You take a look at this Friday. What's the main message that Coach is telling you guys as you get ready to go up to Woodland?
South Adams was great, but we got to flip the page and keep working hard and just get ready for Woodland and just turn the page and go hard.
For sure, and of course you guys are now ranked number 6 in the Class 2A coaches poll. I know Coach was talking about that a little bit. Just how do you navigate just all the success and making sure that you guys continue to play your best, even though you now have a target on your back?
It's great to be ranked that high. I can't remember a time that we have been ranked that high, but you can't look at it too much. You just got to stay focused and keep playing football.
Best start in over a decade. What do you feel like has been the biggest key to Bluffton's strong start?
Just staying together as a family. We have had ups and downs. Just the big part about it is just staying together.
Looking back on Friday's win over South Adams, I believe you were one of those guys that rushed for over 100 yards. What does that say about this team, that it's not just one guy that's able to have some success on that side of the ball?
Without my linemen, I don't think I could do what I've been doing or any of us could do without our linemen, other players around us.
Defensively, how has that group been so solid on that side of the ball? You've only given up, I believe, 26 total points so far this season.
You know, we just all bought into the program. You know, we all love football. We just want to have a good season and shut as much people as we can out.
For sure. You take a look now, you're ranked number 6 in the Class 2A Coaches Poll, so you've got a bit of a target on your back. How do you go about navigating that while making sure this team continues to improve week over week?
We should know that we have a target on our back, but we shouldn't let it affect us all the time. We just keep playing as hard as we have been, and we'll be fine.
Looking ahead to Friday, you head to Woodland, part of a 2-game road swing now. What is Coach emphasizing to you guys as you get ready to take on another strong ACAC opponent?
He's just going to say week by week. That's what we've been saying all year, 1 week by 1 week.
I would say our leadership right now, with us having 17 seniors and 20 returners, is a big difference, all right? And then we got our linemen, they're all returners, and then we have a lot of hard running backs right now. And right now, they're like carrying our team right now with our running backs. We haven't thrown much this year, but you know, we don't really need that right now when we're just ground and pound at this point with our running backs. They're getting over 100 yards. We had 3 guys get over 100 yards last game. You know, can't really say much for that.
No doubts. I'll let you catch your breath for a couple of seconds. Looking ahead to this Friday, how do you keep things rolling as you get ready to take on a tough Woodland team?
It's going to be tough because, you know, we had a lot of – we've always wanted this game, us seniors. We wanted the South Adams game big, and we got it. So now we have to, like, just keep rolling, you know. Can't look past Woodland. Can't look past any other team. They're just a normal team to us. You know, got to, like, think, you know, they're just like South Adams. They're like every other rival we've had. You know, got to keep beating them.